everybody. I'm Omar.
I'm Taraye.
And that made it look like we just had like a sound delay going on there.
Oh gosh. Hi guys, welcome to our channel again.
Again for the next time.
Yeah. So in this video, Omar made a homemade pie and then he purchased a pumpkin pie. They're both pumpkin pies, but one's homemade. Which you guys saw him do that in the video before this. So we're basically going to break stuff. So we're basically
I excel at this.
We're going to taste test and compare, and store-bought versus homemade.
Yep.
And then we're off to West Virginia for a 9-hour drive for the convention coming up this weekend, which will be another video for you guys to enjoy.
More importantly, pie.
Yes.
Where we have the ugly duckling and the pretty one.
Yeah, but which one tastes better? Who knows?
The ugly one always tastes better.
Please like and
like
subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yep.
Let's go.
You want whipped cream?
No, we should try it without anything altering the taste. Of course it
Alright.
is. I think really well.
I think good thoughts.
Alright, I'm going to try his homemade one first.
Alright, I will do the same.
Yum. That's really good. Yeah. I'll try the store-bought one.
Okay, it's got some strong pumpkin flavor. Good amount of seasoning. It's definitely not too sweet. Crust is kind of crispy. It's nice. It had some good contrast to the creaminess.
The store-bought's really good too. Yeah, so I love yours because it tastes like, just how pumpkin pie should taste. It's really good. But I like the texture of the store-bought one.
Yeah, the store-bought definitely has better texture. I don't like the crust of the store-bought one because it's kind of like gummy. Whereas the homemade one has like a crispy crust still.
Like, they both taste good, but I prefer the taste of yours with the texture of the store-bought. Which I don't know if you can get the texture of the homemade pumpkin pie as a store-bought.
Yeah, you can definitely do get the texture a lot better on ours.
Okay.
The trick for that is you just have to run your puree through a food processor or blender. If we did that, we'd probably end up with something that's.
But it's really good, and the crust is really good too. The pie that he made in the video that you guys watched before this one, he actually had to remake it. So this is the second one he made. So. And the first one, the crust, I guess what'd you do? You made it it just where it shrunk? It didn't...
Yeah. I basically made the crust only up to the sides of the pan. And I didn't allow for any kind of overhang. So as it baked, it shrank a little bit. So it turned like a 9-inch crust into like an 8 or an 8.5-inch crust.
Yeah, so the second one turned out way better with the crust.
The crust actually went edge to edge.
And we didn't actually get to eat the first one because we were doing other videos and other things, and then doctor's trips and.
Hey, do you want to record it tonight? Nah.
Yeah, we'll do it in the morning. We'll do it in the morning, and then by the time we were like, okay, we'll do it. Well, the pie that we brought from the store had already expired and had mold on it. And that was just within a few days, so that's weird.
That was a pie from Walmart. I don't recommend buying a pie from Walmart because that was a day before it was supposed to be sold by. It was moldy.
Yeah, so I feel like it was out way before.
Yeah, something was not right there. So, moral of the story, don't buy your pies from Walmart. The one we got from here is from McKay's, which is a grocery store down here. And they did a pretty good job. Like I said, I don't really like their crust. And the homemade one is definitely, it's got a lot more spices to it.
Yours has these chunky things.
That's bits of the squash. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would prefer if the squash was completely obliterated. Now we'll try it with the whipped cream.
There's nothing but crust left.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. It helps you get some moisture besides dry crust.
Okay, my crust is not dry.
No, I'm talking about.
My crust is moist, as is my insides.
My insides are moist too.
My insides is moist.
That's some strong whipped cream, flavor that overpowers a lot. Tastes like marshmallow.
It literally does. So keep that in mind, folks. This is the whipped cream from Aldi's. If you want a whipped cream that tastes literally like marshmallows, go for it. If you want something that tastes like cream, I do not recommend.
I don't know which one I prefer with whipped cream.
Well, I consider the whipped cream to be a non-player, so...
I'm just taking it. I'm pulling in all of it.
But the whipped cream can change. Anytime you go to a store,
You got a notification.
It was actually Aldi's being like, heard you was talking smack about our whipped cream.
Thumbs down. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good. We should take it with us. We're staying at my mother's place, so we should bring it for them.
My mother?
My mother. I was staying at my mother's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish it anyways.
Yeah.
The only thing I do is I leave it in the fridge and take it to coworkers. I think we can just take it with us.
I mean, to me, pumpkin pie is like a holiday festive type thing anyway.
It's fall.
So I don't really... Yeah, but... I mean, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas...
No.
I never really eat pie, you guys, like any other time, aside from when he's shoving them in my face whenever we're filming for y'all. Other than that, like, but even still, that's not really pie. That's just like whipped cream.
Yeah, those are cream pies.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, this was. I do prefer the homemade one, just because it has that homemadey.
That homemadey.
Yeah, that homemadey taste.
That sounds like a card game. Hey, Uncle Jim, great Uncle Jim, you want to play homemadey?
As you can tell, the sugar has already gone to Omar's head. So this 9-hour car drive, he will probably be really hyper.
There may be a crash, literal and figurative.
Oh, let's hope not. I want to record the convention. But yeah, guys, the recipe for the homemade pie will be under this video as well as the last video.
Yep.
And,
so, last video will be showing you how to make it. I would recommend the one step that I'm not showing in there, because I didn't do it, would be to take your blended up pumpkin or squash, whatever it is you're using, and run it through a food processor. So after you're done roasting it, that'll get rid of all that stringiness and texture and get it perfectly smooth.
But if you like stringiness and texture, then definitely do it this way, because some people like that. Like,
some people like chew to their pie.
Yeah, or, you know, like when you get orange juice with pulp in it, which I hate, but some people prefer that. So you might like the texture of the pie if you don't blend it all the way.
Fair.
It was a great argument.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys do follow the recipe and make this pie, let us know what you think.
Yep. Post pictures. Ours did not look very pretty, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make a pretty pie.
Yeah, this is Omar's like first time making a pumpkin pie.
First and a half at this point.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well, but it tastes
the other
good.
pie was my first.
So even if it doesn't look pretty, it tastes really good.
Yeah.
So you didn't fail in the aspects of taste. And you really didn't fail in the aspects of prettiness. It's just you have to practice more, which is great.
I've never been a baker who cares about the looks of things. I always care about
That's true. When he makes hamburgers, and he makes really good hamburgers, he'll just like slab the meat down and just smash it with a cake. He doesn't pat it and press. He just puts it on and smashes it with whatever.
Whatever you got on hand.
Yeah, and but they turn out really good. I have to say that. Next, you'll have to make your homemade bread. So we can do a video on that and his recipe, unless that's like a secret or something.
We can do like 2 or 3 different variations of it.
Oh, he makes the best bread, you guys.
Yep.
But that's for a different video. This is for pie. So, thank you guys for watching.
All things come back to pie.
It's the square root of pie.
Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see compared homemade versus store-bought in the future, let us know.